Hi everybody, it's Diane. I am making journal cards. As I mentioned in the previous video, I was cleaning out some scrapbook papers, and with cards I never thought I'd do anything with, something like this. I'm making journal cards. And I've got a million, and I had perfect filming opportunity time right now, and this is what I'm doing, and I wasn't going to clean up my counter to do something else. So that's what we're doing. So I have all the bases down. Most of them are actually done. I'm trying to find focal stuff for a few that are left over, and then I know I do have some that are a little lacking. I might add some ribbon or something like that. Well, I can't sew on camera, but we could do ribbon on camera. We'll see how long this takes. Yeah, I kept thinking, well, I could do that, well, I could do this, but then I have to clean all this stuff up, and I didn't see much point in that because I'm just going to have to pull it back out. Is that too much? Or is that kind of cute? And that's why this is taking so long, because she's spending way too much thought process on this stuff. Ugh, that doesn't match. That's okay. That peach color kind of goes with that. Okay. Trim that a little. So what are you involved in today that's cluttering up your counter or your desk or whatever it is? Okay. A little boring though. Well, we'll leave that in the it's lacking pile, and I'll glue off camera because that takes time. And these are all shapes and sizes. These last couple ones are narrow, and then I have this one. But yeah, I just used what was there. Good way to go, right? Well, maybe. Anyway, as I started to talk about the weather, I was going to mention the weather. You can laugh. This is April 1st. You'll probably see this video on July 2nd or something. But it is so cold and damp and crummy, and yeah, it is a joke. It is an April Fool's joke. And yesterday we had 60, and then it stormed and we went back to winter type weather. Isn't that fun? Not really. You know, for having a mild winter, and I am not going to complain about that one iota, but you know, March was just cold and cool and cold and cool, and oh, a warm day, cool. It's kind of, I don't know, it's like you never really got out of that sort of winter feel. Yesterday wasn't too bad though. Yesterday really was the first day you felt like there was hope. All right, I'll do something clever with that. This one. I had another one like that. What did I do with it? Let's spy. Or that's it? No. No, I don't. That might be the lacking pile, but okay. Yeah, I think I was right. You need something bigger and darker. Maybe a flower. And I know you can't see my box, and it keeps shifting. It keeps moving away from me anyway. All right, let's try one of these birds. And I'll stress the word try. Well, let's cut the border off. And that's kind of cute. Now what? I don't know. Is there anything else on here? Not really. That might... could use that as a border. Let's see. Let's try it. Where'd it go? Oh, that's okay. I think we need something really dark, though, with it. Yeah, I know, that's not very straight. Good eye, you're right. What about that? Of course, I have dark here, too. I have my washi tape at the ready, at least some of it. No, ugh. See, that's too stripey with the lines and the leaves. Nope. Possible nope. That's not too bad. Okay. Yes, I'm gluing this down. Because that's easy, or cinchy, as we used to say when we were kids. Alright, I like this red somewhere. Where would you put it? Top and bottom? I think so. And this typewriter one, I think you can see that. I know I have scrapbook paper that has typewriter keys on it. I can't find it. So if anybody has any hints, I know it's in this box right here, but I can't find it. So that's why that's sitting there. It's waiting for that paper to suddenly jump up and say, "Fooled ya, here I am." And as a matter of fact, I think I have two different ones. I can't find either one of them. And I think when I'm done with this project, I need to take that box and take everything out and reorganize it. Doesn't that sound fun? Should I film that? Okay, that's kind of cute. Oh! You could, did you see that? It was stuck to me and the whole thing flipped upside down. That's okay. There were only a couple things on there. We don't have to worry about it. All right, what about this one? It's obviously rather small. Well, I don't know. What about this corner thing? If not, maybe I'll just use this square here. No, it's not totally a square. The corner's off there. There. Okay, I'm done. Well, I can live with that, but it might need something else. What else do you have out here, Diane? We don't have any typewriter keys, do we? No, we don't. Some kind of flower. Maybe. And the yellow is kind of off. What about that one? I don't know. And pardon me a minute while I cut this border off because I don't want to cut through it. Okay, this is rather old paper. Let's get out of town. Okay. Let's go somewhere where the sun shines for once. Yeah, we've had very dreary weather since since I don't know when. I don't know, was it in January? I don't know, Diane, we don't know your weather. I'm going to cut this all out and then decide I don't want this blue flower, right? So what are you going to do with all these journaling cards, Diane? Put them in a box. I need to sell some of those off or give some away or something. I've got so many of these journaling cards. They sort of don't fit in the box now. But they're such a good use of little stuff and scraps. I keep making them. And I do use them. I mean, I put them in journals and stuff, but I make more than I use. Okay. It's different, isn't it? I could put a word with that. I had some sitting out here. Super. Smile is okay. And this is that paper, I don't know what it is. I can never, and I do mean never, cut these words out nice and square. I don't know why. That's not too terrible. It's not good. Alright, I'll do something cute with that. Do we want this on here? It adds, I don't really like the angle of it. What if we cut this? I don't like the angle of it. Come to Diane's English channel and learn proper English. Okay, I'm gonna glue what needs gluing, and then I'm gonna start doing like ribbon and maybe stamping, that kind of thing. And I'll do a few because we're already at 14 minutes. I'll do a few with you guys, and then there's a lot. Yeah, this is taking me a long time. Look at all this. Diane, you're nuts. Yeah, well, we all agree on that. Okay, I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, we need some help, and these are done, piles. So this I thought could use some ribbon on the side there. Yeah. Let's start off with a stinker. It doesn't show up. What about white? What about black? Oh, isn't that cute? Little purse. I don't know what this is doing. There it is. Well, that's a new one. I don't think I've ever had that. Okay. It's a little severe, but I think it's with these ink spots and that, it's fine. When you make one exactly like that, you feel free to choose a different color. Okay, I'm not going to glue here. This is a little plain-ish. Do I have teal? Kind of. Well, okay, what about the corners? We'll do that. Could do that, or could do two. Why don't we do that? Okay. This one. Well, how boring would just off-white be? I just thought the bottom was a little dull. That helps. No. Well, what about red? No, that's too much. I'm going to give it one more, and then that's going in a new pile called I have to think about it. Okay. That one. What about some stamping on that? Like, I don't want one that's too busy. And what about the leaves? More of a definite shape. Yeah. Did you see me almost reach for the wrong thing? Okay, that's not bad. I think it needs edging in black. I had this backwards. Alright, that's kind of cool. This one I thought could use some stamping also. What about this one? Okay, I think that's good enough. This one. Ribbon on the top. Yeah, that's fine. Just a little something up there. Oops. Get on your card or you'll get lost. That one. Yeah, that's sort of tricky. This is washi tape, believe it or not. It looks like it's part of the card, but that is washi tape. So is that. I added this. And this is washi, and then there's two different scrapbook papers there, obviously. Well, it needs something. What about these little doodads? Okay. This one. I was thinking a ribbon on the side here. I'm not sure. Let's just see. That's a tad garish to me. What do you think? It's doable. I think it's a little, that's too wide. I want this whole thing to find out it's too wide. Maybe pink. Maybe not. Well, okay, what about yellow? To pull in those. Okay, we have a winner. Alright, yeah, this one really needs help. I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. It might go in the just think about it pile too, but definitely could use some ribbon on top maybe. And you know, there's no, I've said this a lot, but there's no rule how decorated these have to be, but if I think it's lacking. Or what about a rickrack? I gotta step over a little bit. Ugh, I'm gonna knock everything down. I'm out of room. Maybe. I was thinking though of a green rickrack. Yeah, I was finish your sentence. I was thinking, leave her alone, she's thinking. That's too narrow. That's what Ralphie says when he's waiting for Santa Claus. Don't bother me or go away or something, I'm thinking. That's better. Okay. Okay. That one. Is that glued? Yeah. Do I have a peachy color? I really don't know. I don't think I do. Well, I think orange might be too bright, but let's see. Yeah, it's too much. It's too much lawn. And if you know what that's from, I'd be very, very, very surprised. Well, are you gonna tell us? It's Meet Me in St. Louis. Okay, that's pretty good. Stay. This one. I think some stamping. In case you can't tell, I added the tree and the duck, goose, whatever it is, and then the washi on the bottom. Well, how about flowers? Is that enough? I don't want to overdo that. Okay, does that need black around the edges? It has brown, right? No? No, it doesn't. Yeah, I think black. Some corners I rounded, some I didn't. I have yet to sew on anything, and I'm going to see if I can get away without it. Okay, I like that. I think I'm going to just leave that like that. That one needs a little ribbon. Like down there. Or should I use that brown color? Let's see. Oh, choices. A or B. I'm going B. Maybe A should be up here. Okay, we'll do that. So all you people rooting for A, we used it up there. That definitely needs ribbon or rickrack. I don't know. Yeah, what color? I have no idea. Pink? Oh, that's kind of cute. Okay. This one. I thought I needed something at the top. Yeah, such as what? Just off-white that I lost? Here it is. No, that's way too boring. Well, I don't know. Oh, that's okay. Actually, I like that. Do we want one on the bottom? Sure, why not? Okay, this one. It's straight. No, it's not. I'll trim that bottom off later. I could put my trimmer away already. That's okay. It's not sensational, just white. That's okay too, but I don't like it that much. Well, let's just do that. And this one. What about stamping on there? Well, what about the doodads again? Alright, we're all set except for that woman in her cape thing. Well, that one didn't work too well. That's better. Okay. Well, we didn't try green. Let's try green on that. And then I will sign off and glue all this stuff down, and we'll do show and tell once again. I think it's more the space than the color, because it's making it so tight down there. I don't like that. Alright, I'm going to think about that. Okay, come back in a minute. Okay, folks, here they are in no specific order. Here's that one. I did some stamping. Some of these are sort of simple, but when you're making this many, that's okay. That has faux stitching. I did not sew around any of these. I'll repeat, when you do this many, you don't want to sew around this many. I like that one. Some of you might be poo-pooing it. I might keep that for a bookmark for myself. She's flipping them over. Most of them are white on the back, which is perfect for journal cards. There are a few I'm going to have to back. This one's kind of cool. This one's pretty funky. Yeah, there's no definite style. I did whatever I thought the card, you know, dictated. It's a little one. Yeah, they're all sizes and shapes, are they not? So were you counting? Is it like 1007? Seems like it. The paper doily on this one. And yes, I found that paper. So now I get to clear out that whole box and organize it. Okay, 1007 journaling cards. Thanks everybody, and have a good day out there.